Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com, and in this video I'm going to show you 25 home-based business ideas that you can use to work from home, start your own business, be your own boss, and make really good money, as much money as you're willing to work for, without having to commute, without having to get lease space, without having to buy a bunch of products and resell them, without having to invent some kind of product that's never been invented before. These are all very straightforward businesses you can run with basically nothing but a computer and maybe a few skills that you already have. So the first thing is sponsored social media posts, which is basically when you let an advertiser send a tweet on, or a Facebook post or an Instagram post on your profile, and then they pay you money to do it. So celebrities do this all the time, people that have big followings do this all the time, and sponsoredtweets.com is one of the best places to get started doing this. You just connect your Facebook account, your email, you then connect your other social media profiles, and you get an idea of how much money you can make per social media post based on how good your profiles look to advertisers. And then for one tweet you might get a few $100s or a few $1,000s if you have a lot of followers that are engaging with your content. So sponsoredtweets.com, free to get started, and you can make a lot of money from doing this if you're good at social media. Number 2 is niche sites. Niche sites are little websites that have a little bit of content on them, and the whole point of these sites is to target a very small niche group of people to either buy a product that you made, to get an affiliate product where you earn a commission as an affiliate, or to click ads where you have, say, Google AdSense on the website and they click ads based on that niche. So if you want to learn how to do niche sites, the easiest way I would say is for you to go to smartpassiveincome.com and go to this article called How to Build a Niche Site. You can see he's made a lot of money online. He shows his income reports up here. He's made $147,000 plus the last month, and it just shows you a lot of links to a lot of resources and content about how to build niche sites. Pat Flynn, the owner of this blog, has done a very good job with these sites, made a lot of money with them, so he's one of the most qualified people to teach you. So I would recommend going here if you want to get into that. Number 3 is ebook publishing. If you want to publish books, you don't have to do it the hard way anymore. You don't have to get editors, you don't have to get publishing companies, things like that. You can just go to kdp.amazon.com and you can become a Kindle direct publisher, where you publish ebooks on Amazon, which is pretty much the biggest book site in the world now, and one of the biggest overall marketplaces in the world. So they have unlimited amounts of traffic that you could ever want. You can make money not only in your own country but in other countries as well. So upload ebooks. You can make, I've seen people make as much as an ebook a day and make tons of money from it. So Kindle Direct Publishing, it costs you nothing to publish the books. You can make up to about a 70% royalty on each book sale, and they also give you promotion options and things like that. So if you want to sell ebooks, kdp.amazon.com is the place to go for that. Number 4, if you want to flip websites, I would recommend you get started at GoDaddy Auctions, which is auctions.godaddy.com. All you do is you bid on these domains. So you get these domains, and then you can create a WordPress website, or you can create a blog for it, do content. If you're good at ranking websites, if you're good at building websites that do really well and get a lot of traffic, this is a really cool thing that you could do. It's kind of like flipping houses, except it's all on the internet. It's your websites. You buy something at a low cost that you think you can build up. You build it up and then you sell it for a high price. You can see some of these $25,000, $48,000. I mean, you can make a lot of money from these websites, and it can be a lot less hassle than, say, flipping houses or flipping cars. So GoDaddy Auctions is where you want to get the domain, and then you can start working on making the website something that you can resell. Number 5 is a YouTube channel. So if you want to make money online, if you want to start a business from home, a YouTube channel is one of the most versatile ways to do it, one of the easiest to start. You just go to YouTube, upload a video up here, and you can kind of get started from there. But YouTube is full of all types of different businesses. I mean, these people do real estate channels, people do entertainment channels, comedy channels, how-to channels, review channels, business channels, motivational channels. I've seen pretty much everything. YouTube, I mean, they even have gaming channels. You can do anything on YouTube and turn it into a YouTube channel for free, unlimited video hosting. So you get paid through ads on YouTube once you enable monetization in your channel settings. And then of course you can sell products and things like that later on if you want. Number 6 is social media consulting. So social media is something that pretty much every business does now. Every brand needs it. So if you want to help people build a better brand on social media, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you can specialize in one of them or do all of them as your occupation and just do that from your computer from home. So if you want to sell stuff like this, any type of consulting really, you should go to Upwork.com. And Upwork is great because it is one of the biggest places to find freelancers. It's one of the biggest websites out there. They actually bought one of the other biggest ones, which is called elance.com. So if you want to sell social media consulting and things like that, I would recommend starting on Upwork, and then of course you can create your own website as well. Number 7, web development. Everybody needs websites and things like that. So if you want to do web development, I also recommend going to Upwork. Upwork is just pretty much the best way to find freelancers, so a lot of people go there for that. And all you have to do is become a freelancer up here by clicking this button. But web development, of course, everybody needs websites. You can help edit websites, you can start websites, you can maintain websites for people. It's just a lot of business to be made there, and you'll never be out of work if you're good at marketing your services. Number 8, selling courses. So if you want to sell courses and you don't want to have to go through creating your own website and all that from the start, you can just go straight to udemy.com and you can become an instructor. There's an option up here where you just become an instructor and you sell basically video courses teaching people how to do different things, and you can sell them for pretty much any price you want. A lot of people have made a lot of money on Udemy, and they have a lot of promotion that they do for you without you having to have a bunch of marketing skills. So with all the traffic they get and with all the students that are already there, it's like the Amazon for courses. So it would be a great place to sell courses on anything that you know more than the average person about, whether it's something you did for a hobby, a job, something you learned in school, things like that. Number 9, you can start a podcast. A podcast, of course, is like your own personal radio show. I'm sure you've listened to one before. iTunes, of course, is where you start that. You can go to itunespartner.apple.com to check out some of how to get started with a podcast, how to create one, requirements needed, best practices, how to test it, how to submit it, how to get approved, and things like that for iTunes. If you're wondering how this works or how you can make money from it, you make money from things like advertising. When people want to put little ads within your podcast, maybe at the beginning or at the end, you can sell your own products, affiliate products, all kinds of stuff. All it is just a form of content that you can monetize in a lot of different ways. If you're wondering how to be successful with it, I'd recommend you listen to Entrepreneur on Fire. That's a great one. The Tim Ferriss Show is a great one. And Smart Passive Income is another good one. So those 3 right there will show you kind of how you could structure your podcast. Number 10, Transcription Services. Pretty much everyone who does videos and things like that and content needs transcription services because they still don't really have any decent software that's 100% accurate at transcribing audio to written text. So whether it's podcasts, whether it's interviews, whether it's videos, whether it's movies, whatever, Transcribe Me is one of the best places to get started here, and you don't have to create your own website to start doing transcription services. You can just go to join as a transcriptionist up here, and you can get started there, and hopefully you'll get approved. But transcribing, all you do is you listen to the audio, and then you type it, and then you complete the job and send it to whoever requested the job. And Transcribe Me gives you a way to do all of that in kind of an automated system. So Transcribe Me is a great place to get started. It's an easy job to do. You don't need a lot of skills to do it, so transcription is a great way to go. Freelance writing is another one you can do if you're good at writing, if you're good at blogging, if you're good at writing articles, if you're good at doing news, press releases, all kinds of stuff. Writing books even. Freelance writing is a great way to go. People always need writers. That's not something you can just teach a machine to do, so you'll always be getting work if you're good. Two places you could do this: Upwork, like I said, one of the best places for freelancers. Another one is Fiverr. Fiverr is a great place to sell writing services. You see they have an entire category here for writing and translation. You can also do transcription and some of these other things that I mentioned earlier that are freelancing or consulting related. But Upwork and Fiverr are, Fiverr is a little bit cheaper services mostly, so you won't get as big of clients. Upwork is a little more high end, but either one you could really get started on with freelance writing. Number 12, you could start an Etsy store. If you're artistic, if you're good at sculptures, you're good at making t-shirts, you're good at making movie memorabilia, you're good at making paintings, things like that, Etsy is the place to start a store. All you have to do is go to Etsy.com, press set sell on Etsy up here, start selling stuff. Like I said, if you're artistic, this is one of the best places to go. This is where people go for unique and original arts and crafts type stuff. Even clothing and jewelry now, and even home and living are being added, so it's always expanding. And this is the ultimate marketplace for artistic people. So I definitely recommend an Etsy store if you're artistic. 13, listing services. So people are always selling and buying houses, cars, things on eBay. I mean, you name it. You could do a listing service to help people optimize their ads, get more sales for their houses, cars, and other items. Zillow is one place you might list houses for people or land. This is the kind of stuff that can really make you a lot of money if you do it right. Listing services, all you have to do is just list ads for people. You could even have them take the photos for you, and you could show them through an online session of how you expect them to take photos and how to make them look professional, and you can edit them. That way you don't have to ever leave their house. You don't have to actually show people the house or make them do paperwork. All you're doing is listing it for them to sell by owner instead of sell by business. So listing services are another thing you can do. Number 14, SEO services. So everybody, like I said, pretty much has a website if they have any type of business or even a hobby. A lot of people do websites and blogs for a hobby. So SEO services help you get ranked, help you get traffic, and you can't get business, you can't sell products without traffic. So SEO services allow you to rank, and so you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on ad budgets and things like that. And if you want to get into SEO services, I would also recommend you go to Upwork. Like I said, best place for freelancing and consulting jobs that you can offer. And SEO, of course, just search engine optimization, ranking stuff in search engines. If you're good at it, make a service for it. It's always going to be in demand, and it's growing. Number 15, PPC Advertising Services. So there's a lot of different PPC advertising services. The big three right now are Google AdWords, Bing PPC, and Facebook PPC. So obviously that stands for pay-per-click advertising, which is one of the most popular ways to advertise on the internet. And if you want to get into that, you might want to familiarize yourself with Google AdWords, Facebook advertising, and Bing PPC. And if you can get good at getting really qualified customers from lower budgets and getting the cost per click down and things like that, then you could make a really good business of doing the advertising for businesses so they don't have to figure it out themselves and then take a cut. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you could try a PPC advertising service. Number 16, Amazon FBA, which is a way for you to start a business on Amazon and sell physical products, get them manufactured, get them shipped, all that through Amazon and their partners. So you can go to services.amazon.com, and it's called Amazon FBA, also known as Amazon Fulfillment by Amazon, and it allows you to get started here. It kind of helps you advertise, offer services, sell physical products. If you want to say get a supplement and get a label made for it, you can have it manufactured, shipped, and everything, and marketed pretty much all through Amazon. And that's kind of what they do here, and they tell you how it works. But services.amazon.com/fulfillment-by-Amazon, and you can check this out and see if that's a great thing for you to do. Number 17, you can make a business doing plugin sales. A plugin is something that goes on a WordPress website, which is pretty much how all blogs are being made now, is through the WordPress frameworks. And WordPress has a special place for people who sell plugins called wordpress.org/plugins, where you can buy and sell plugins, and it's the biggest plugin marketplace of all of them. A lot of them are free, a lot of them are paid, and this is where people go to get pretty much all their plugins. So you don't have to even have a website to start selling them. It's basically like software, just you add it on to a website and it makes your website do something that it didn't already do. So if you're into coding, if you're good at making little add-ons for websites to help people, if you want to say add a forum to a website, and you can make a plugin for that, or if you want to add social media buttons and make a plugin for that, there's all kinds of things you can do, but you can get some ideas from wordpress.org/plugins if you want to do that. Number 18, solo ad sales. Basically all you need to do for solo ad sales businesses is you build a very big email list that is targeted for a certain group in an industry. So a great place to sell and market to these big email lists in different industries is going to nextmark.com. So you reach your audience here, you can find email lists with people, you can negotiate prices and do solo ads, which is when they email your email list, and you give them the right to do that for one email, and they can pay you per click, or they can pay you a upfront fee, however you want to do it. All you have to do is build a really big email list, and if you have any kind of website, you probably are doing that already. So it's another way to make money and build a business. Number 19, you could do website themes. You could code them and sell them. So kind of like WordPress plugins, these websites have themes, which is basically the framework of what they look like, how they're structured, and things like that. And if you want to get an idea of how themes work, you can go to themeforest.net and check out some of the themes they have there. You can get some ideas. You can even sell your stuff here if you get approved, and if you're good, you can make a lot of money from theme sales and helping people create better looking and better structured websites. Number 20, membership sites. Membership sites are when people pay a membership fee to be kind of part of a club or part of a site that allows you to get constantly updated information and resources, things like that. So they pay a membership fee to be able to use your site. If you want to get some ideas of what kind of sites you could do or how some sites are successful doing this, creating membership sites, you can go to uscreen.tv, and they have a great article here called 12 Successful Subscription Sites and What They're Doing Right Now, or what they're just doing right. And it talks about ediets.com, Copyblogger, International Living, and what they do right, how they're successful, what they're selling, things like that. So if you're into membership sites, if you want to get paid a lot of monthly fees and build a business from that online, check out this article. Network marketing is another way you can do this, and if you don't know what network marketing is, it's basically like affiliate marketing, except not only do you get commissions on product sales, you get commissions off of your team member sales. So you get team members by recruiting people, and they have to pay a monthly fee to be a part of this company and sell the products. So you get income from the people and the product sales that you personally sell. So you can actually build kind of a business within a business doing this. And if you want to find the best companies that do this, that have network marketing programs, you can go to mlmrankings.com, and it will tell you the top ones, what types of products they sell. Obviously you want to be passionate about the products you're selling, and you want to actually know what you're talking about. So if you hate cooking, don't join Pampered Chef and try to sell cooking materials. That wouldn't work out very well for you. Do something you're passionate about, Herbalife, Advocare, Avon. They have a lot of different choices, so you can go there to check out the best companies. Number 22 is coaching, and coaching is another thing you might sell as a freelancer or on your own website. Maybe Fiverr, maybe Upwork, you could do that. But coaching, of course, is when you can take Skype calls with people maybe once a week or twice a week, whether you're doing therapy, whether you're teaching them sports, whether you're teaching them relationship advice, all kinds of stuff. It's more of a personal, one-on-one connection, but because of technology, because of things like Skype, computers, webcams, you can actually do all this through the internet without having to meet them in person. So online coaching is another great way to go, and you can just kind of charge whatever you want by the hour and whatever you think you're worth, as long as you're getting clients. Number 23 is brand licensing. So when you get big, you can brand license, and it just gives companies the right to use your brand attached to a product they made or a service they are selling. And you don't even have to have anything to do with the product being made. You don't have to have anything to do with the idea. All you have to do is put your brand on it, and if you have a popular brand, usually it'll make it sell more. So you see like celebrities endorsing products, it's kind of like that, except for a brand. So if you want to learn more about brand licensing, I would go to a site like this that just kind of talks about how it works legally and some of the terminology and kind of what makes you successful, kind of the exact process of how this works. You can check out perpetuallicensing.com, or there's other websites you can Google, but just kind of look up the rules of how this works, kind of see the trickle-down effect and how you get paid from this and things like that. Number 24, copywriting services. So everybody needs copywriting. This is when you write copy for advertising, for video ads, radio ads. People need to be able to sell, and they need copywriters for this. So this is another type of freelancing or consulting you can do. Upwork, Fiverr. Upwork would probably be better for this type of stuff, just because Upwork's more high-end customers, and copywriting tends to be for more high-end customers if they're getting someone who specializes in that. So I would recommend something like Upwork and getting hired there. And of course you want to have your own website as well. So copywriting, like I said, writing ads for people, writing the copy to get sales by using words correctly in the right way to get more people interested in the product or service. And last but not least, you can do graphic design. Graphic design, of course, is also great for artistic people, just like having an Etsy store. But if you're not really into just selling your own products, you can do graphic design services for people. Now you can sell that on Fiverr. You can sell that on Upwork as a freelancer. You can also go to a graphic design specific site like 99designs.com, where you create and compete with other designers to get big payoffs through creating t-shirt designs, labels, posters, hats, apparel, all kinds of stuff, wraps for vehicles, maybe book covers. They've done pretty much everything, and 99 Designs is one of the better high-end graphic design services. If you want to apply to be a 99 Designs graphic designer, you can go to the bottom of their website and become a designer right here. You just click that and go through the process. So if you got something from this video, if you feel like you got some really cool ideas that you didn't already know about, and got some resources to use that you didn't already know about, please like and subscribe so I can bring you more videos like this. If you want to let me know about some other ways to start businesses from home that you think should have been on the list that weren't, or you want to let me know what you thought about the video, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And other than that, if you want to contact me directly, you want to get more in-depth blog posts on this stuff, get tools and step-by-step courses, you can go to selfmadesuccess.com. And other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video.